Okay, I decided to film. I am not feeling well, and oh my god, like there's like so much. Like I am not feeling well. I feel like I can't talk about it because I'm getting more. I don't like. I feel worse when I talk about it, but I just spoken to my mum and I'm trying to get better, and I've taken measures into getting better, but I haven't like vlogged for so long because I have been feeling like I've been so, I mean, I think someone thought, or like I kind of thought myself, like, oh, I'm gonna have so much vlogs this summer because I am, you know, summer vacation, I'm off from school, but it's actually been the opposite because I've just gone straight to work, and I seriously went straight to work. The phone lost. Oh god, there's no more storage on that phone, even though I wiped a bit off it. But what I was saying, I thought like, I'm not feeling well, so, but I want to get a video out, and I don't know if I can ever like edit this and like make it. Oh, I'm feeling worse again. And don't you worry about like the things, like I'm trying to like, it's kind of like all under control, I believe. So it's just a matter of feeling ill until it's over. And now the camera is flashing because the battery is, it keeps going. You know what, my friend, my good classmate, I mean, I don't think she minded me sharing it. I mean, she doesn't even know about this channel. But we were going to get, after class, she was like, oh, I really want some like noodles, and we went to this foreign shop, like Asian food shop, and there were so many noodles there, and all of them had like hot written over them, and I was like, I don't think you should go for the hot ones. I mean, because I had, you know, do you remember me and Victoria tried these ones? I'm just going to charge this. This vlog is going to be, I'm just having put you there, and I'm trying to become better and distract myself from how I'm feeling. I mean, I'm like physically feeling ill. That's what I'm saying. I'm being so nauseous. Well, I'm going to go and put this, you know. And I've been feeling so nauseous and you know, not nauseous. I mean nauseous, and also what's the other word? I've had so like a long day to school today that we've had language, right? We've had so much language for like 6 hours straight, nitpickety in the language. I feel like my language is gone, absolutely gone. Anyways, I don't even remember what I was talking about. I was talking about the noodles, and she really wanted noodles, and I said don't get the hot ones because I knew about that when I tried hot ones, but I might just be a little wimp. And she was like, no, I might be fine, I'm not going to take the worst ones. And we went around, and she was like, which one of these are without? And I said, you can ask the lady, because all of them seem to be hot. She was like, no, I'm just taking this. And there was like a pink package that saw a bit more unfrightening. Oh, I feel bad again. Oh my god, I feel like I'm like, yeah, I feel like I'm not nauseous, but I'm dizzy. That's what I'm feeling. I'm trying to eat because I can't have sugar. It's not like, I don't think it's a blood sugar thing, the Irish. So, and this is like sugar free. What if I like, yeah, okay, I just have to. Okay, so what I was saying, I'll just have to relax like this. It might look ridiculous, but that's just what it is. And she looked at this package, and it was like pink, and I think that distracted her and thought it was more mild than it was. And now she just texted me that the noodles were strong, but not in a good way. I knew that, darling. I warned you with my best interest for you at heart. However, that did not really work. She also wanted to buy 2 packets, and I was like, girl, take 1. I mean, what if you don't like it? You can come back if you do love these. And now I'm so glad she didn't do 2 of them. So that was that. Had a very long day at school. Normally we just have like very short lessons, short and sweet. This one was long. It was very nice, very fun, and it was like an external person having this. But the other days I was also feeling a bit not too good. I'm feeling a bit better today, but I'm still now feeling a different kind of weird. So you know what, going around to all the people who are feeling this always, are like having like issues all the time, I feel so sorry for you. I don't know how you cope with anything of this, because, and also the feeling of being oh my god, I always think of the word nauseous. It's not even nauseous, it's the word dizzy. That's the worst, because I feel like I'm gonna whoop and then I'm trying to eat. But normally if you've got like low blood sugar, it's just, this is not a medical podcast by any chance, like I'm no doctor or anything, and certainly not medical, so I'm just chatting. But anyways, so normally you can just eat something if you've got low blood sugar and you'll feel fine. But when you're feeling this that I feel now, I'm like, it doesn't really help much. So I think it's just a lot of things. Like I worked the whole entire summer, and I should probably have worked like a little less. I think the 2 last days were kind of like, as I worked in June, July and in August, and then I started in August school. But I've had the very best time at work. Like I love my work, so that's not that, but it was just I think it was, the duration was a bit long. And also what I was saying earlier, I was talking about the fact that yes, I was doing my exams and I knew that I had a date. I knew like, okay, well, I said yes to work. I said yes voluntarily, and I knew about the date, but I asked, you know, okay, do you have something like after my exam? And they sent me the list of all they had, and of course like wanted me like choose some if you can, right? And I was like, I'm gonna take everything. But I had like work the week that was hand in, but that was fine because I was nearly like, I was 95% done. I was done with, it was like a text, so I was done with the text. I just like, it was written, but I needed to like review it and like change things and like do such work. So I knew that was probably going to take me 2 days, and I would have more than time to do that. So oh god, I'm feeling a bit weird again. Oh my god, if something happens, like I've got it on camera. But yeah, so I just went straight and handed that in. Oh god, I feel weird again. Oh no. Yeah, so I just went and handed that in, and then I went straight on a Saturday home, and that's also like a tedious process, like it takes a long while to get home. And then I got home, we went to the cabin, I slept there. Oh god, I feel weird. Oh god, please. I think, am I going to lay down? I think I'm probably going to lay down. This is going to be the weirdest vlog. Absolute weirdest vlog. I'm gonna take a look at that. Like, when would I ever show this place like looking like this? I mean, I wouldn't, you know, but it's the time. It's not even cold in here, it's very warm, but I feel like it's going to be cozy with this. And then I'm gonna get this thing here. Really people, I really want to have like a part more, because you can add a part here, and it also has like a chaiselong, like a long part, but it is big enough for 2 people to sit in it, like very intimately though. Or you could sleep like a fetus, like I'm doing now. I have actually fallen asleep in it before. So, but yes, so I just accepted work, and I thought, you know what, because it was like I got work like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday, and Thursday was my hand-in day, and I thought like I can't miss like 4 days. Like I want those days, I want to go there I want to work and I want to help them out because they need people. So, because if you don't know, like I don't have any like part-time job here. So most people studying, and you know, I live alone and such. So most people who are students, they have a part-time job. I don't have that because I want to focus 100% on my studies. Do I feel weird now? Oh, I kind of feel weird. Let it pass, please. Yes, so most people, I feel a bit weird, but most people, I'm just gonna have to check if I'm recording, but yeah, most people have a part-time job. So therefore, I would love to work in the summers instead. So that's what I did. But yeah, I think it was just a bit too much, and then I came here, and I love where I live, I love what I study, I like everything about it. So, but I think it's like a difference, like I worked a bit too much, and then I straight went here, and then it was just more work, right? So I had school and exams and the pressure of that, and then I went to work, which was so nice and lovely, but also, you know, it's work. And then I kind of worked for so long of a duration, so I never really got a summer vacation. Like I went to Oslo, of course, and I had like a week in between, but that was like, and this is so warm, but I feel like it's cozy. I feel like I could make just a podcast version of this instead, but yeah, so people, you don't really have to watch like what I'm doing, because I'm not doing anything, I'm just laying here. But what was I even talking about? And then I'm not gonna edit this much, so I'm just like click record, and like, so it's probably going to need to be like 4 clips put together. So so it wasn't really, and then I went to other vacations, it was very nice, but again then I was like, okay, I'll have to quickly get to work. So I am going to arrange that differently next year, and then when I was off, I kind of had a few days to try and relax, and before I went, but I didn't relax at all, because I was running around trying to get all the books, because believe it or not, they know that so many students are going to buy the books from like different, like, you can have like campus, campus like stores and other stores, but still, I don't think it happened this year, but sometimes it happens that things are sold out, even if you come like a bit in advance. So I was like, oh, I need to quickly get home because I need to get the books, and I was like stressing about that. So I ended up calling the shop. I asked for the books for what I'm going to study this semester, that is correct, and they were like, okay, we can put aside the books. So I went straight down with like my suitcases. I just traveled there, and then I came with my suitcases, got all the books, bought them, and like stacked them in the suitcase. It just about worked, and I was getting home right here. So home with my parents is like home, and this is home. Like I've got so many homes now in the sense. So I mean, you know, so, but I think like when I got back, I just have to like record, yeah. When I got back here, so it's just like getting the books. I was already like kind of like tired, like in a good way tired, but like I think it was too much, but from like work, and then I was like being stressed about the books, and then I came here, and then it's like, okay, I need to read, and I usually read a lot, and then I felt like already a bit like physically ill, and then I started reading books, and then it was like a day I read too much, and I felt like I was like, oh my god, I'm getting nauseous by reading because it's like too much. Everything was happening all at once, you know, and so yeah, and it's like different being here, like living on your own. Like, okay, it's so fun, but like at the same time, I don't feel like I relax 100%, because I know like if something happens, I'm the one that needs to act. So it's like, it's not being with other people, like being home. But I mean, it's not like, I mean, there's people all around, so it's not like that. But I don't want to live with other people. Like, I want to live with my family, like, or no one. Like, I don't want to live, like, there's so many, like, cohabitating, like, student places, so that is very manageable to find. But I do not want to find that at all. I don't want to live there. I worked very hard to find a place like this, and I love this place. So, but I just think it's like changes, you know, you're so much like, I don't know, I feel like, you know what, this is, take everything I say with a grain of salt, but I feel like you're so much like alone when you're studying. I'm not alone, I'm going to school, but everything, like when I come home, there's no one here, it's me. And I get frequent visits, and I go home and everything, but my, like, home is quite far from here, so I cannot go home, like, with the time it takes me to get there and then be there for a bit and then rushing back. Like, it wouldn't be possible time-wise to do that every other weekend, which a lot of other people might do if they live, or like families are closer by, which I would love to do, right? But I do get visits, I do go home and everything, so it's not that. But it was just like, I think the change from being on your own, and then exams are like super stressful. I mean, everybody who takes the exams are like, people are like, it's just so much work up until the moment, and you're so stressed and nervous, and like, and then you do the exams, and then I had to go back, but it wasn't like, oh, I can relax now, I can finally relax for like 2 weeks. No, that was straight to work, which I love to go there and such. So it's not about that, but it's just about how it was put. And then, like, I was here, and then I suddenly went there, so I was home with my family for a long while. However, I was always going to work and being like, okay, I was like being with them when I was not at work, and then I was at work, and then I was like tired when I came home, and I was like just falling asleep on the couch, right? So like nearly every day in the beginning, and like after I'm at work, I've got like headaches, and then yeah. But then you get used to working. It's like a weird thing. Like when you're a student, you're like, the first part of when you're starting a new job or anything, it's just like, it's a bit demanding, but I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So, and people like are so nice and everything. So, absolutely love it. But it was just like going from being here. I said the same thing like 14 times. Like, I'm just trying to distract myself from the way I'm feeling. So I'm sorry if this is like not interesting at all. Being here, going there, and then never really relaxing, and then going back here to like, look, the same, not the, that was, I meant for the stress, and then like, going back to the stress again. Okay, it just shut because I've been speaking. I think it only goes like 15 minutes before, but we needed a change of scene. I know the positive is that I have a vlog. If I want to post this though, that's the thing. Who actually knows? I only know that I cannot sit and watch through everything and edit out everything. It just have to be like the clips put together, and you get what you get, or you don't get it. So that's my thoughts. So if you see this, then I did post it, and you could enjoy this thing. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better, maybe not. I'll end this here. It's nice chatting to you actually. So I don't know what I'm going to like. I feel like I want to make more dinner. I want to cook more in this channel. I want to sew. I have things I want to do. Oh my god, I feel weird again. Oh, I'm like feeling good, and then I'm like feeling bad again. However, I also think I want to make longer videos, but I don't think I can do that. Like, I had long videos, like 30 minutes videos, and I think you guys liked it. But, and then I started, no, I have to have them shorter and sweeter, and like, more people would like that. So I edited things down and made them shorter and like filmed less. But then what happens is that if you're going to have longer videos, you'll have to have more like time where things aren't very like quick and it's more like chatty, not this chatty, but more slow. And I think that's the vlogs. I like both of them. If I'm relaxing, I want a slow vlog. If not, I want more quicker. So let me know. I'm feeling actually worse again now. It's like I feel good. I know I feel dizzy. No, I feel good. I feel dizzy and weird. If you're ever a person who feels this type of way, I'm very sorry. But this blanket makes me think of Christmas because I bought it actually as a Christmas blanket. And I actually look forward to Christmas at this time. But it was very warm. It's 20 degrees Celsius outside today. And I'm sitting here with the blankets. But I think I'm just going to watch some television and try and relax too much. Relax a bit. And yeah, but if you watch this vlog this far, then you are a real one. Thank you so much for that. And I'm very sorry there hasn't been videos out. Like I've missed uploads in like when I've been working in the summer and also now, so sorry about that. I think I'm gonna go and get some, like make some chill videos, so that more chill videos and more like not very edited videos, more editing than this but less than maybe before, because that will be quicker for me and quicker to edit and everything and then get out, so that I don't I can't do too much, you know. Look at the state I'm in. I need to have it like zen, a bit more zen. So, but with everything. But you know what, if you guys are students or have been students or remember that, how are you coping with like new semesters and new years and such? Because I've never felt the way I feel now. I mean, it might just be that I'm dizzy and that is what I'm doing it, but before I wouldn't really think too much about things, but now I'm like here on my own. I think it's natural. People always say like when they get children they get more worried about things, and I mean when you're on your own you're more like on than you would be on the countryside with my family, like, or in the city with my family, right? So but at the same time I don't really feel it, but I feel it kind of, you know, I kind of feel it in my stomach that I'm like, and that was the scary thing. I needed to call it mum, because I knew like if I'm like getting ill, I mean obviously I know who to call with like ill, but like it's so bad when you're feeling like a bit like dizzy and such and you're alone, because I'm like what if something happens? I'm like I'll just be here, you know. I mean I've got people to ask him if it was like, but you know, I don't want to do that until it's like really, but I do feel, you know, yeah. Okay, it's all right. I've taken measures to fix this, so don't you worry about that. And I will take more measures if I don't get better, but as far as now, I feel like a little dizzy and such, so I'm just going to try and lay down here and get this vlog out. And if this vlog gets out, you know that I felt better to actually edit this together and make a thumbnail and send it out to the world. So yeah, thank you for watching this again, and I hope you're feeling better than me at this moment, and I hope I feel better like in the future. Please do, because this is not fun at all. And yeah, but it's the weekend, and actually I love school so much. I just have to say I love school so much, like, because I was so like just by myself. I've chatted to my parents for like hours, so it's not that bad. And I went to school and such, so I was like, today I'm like, am I not going to be with people? But I have scheduled to meet Lisa tomorrow and my friends at Saturday, so I am doing stuff, but it's so sad and like scary to be alone when you're not feeling good. Does that mean I need to get a boyfriend? That's the ultimate question. And with that, thank you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. hello. It's actually, I just came in the door and it is, I think it's days or even a week until I last filmed. I'm very sorry this is coming out very late, but I have been very ill. So I've been so dizzy and I've not been feeling myself and then at all. So today I took action and I booked myself a doctor's appointment, and I so hurtful, got myself a blood test. I should wait for the results. I feel like even just like talking to a doctor and being like, this is what I feel, and taking actions towards something, like getting a result, I feel better. But like I was feeling good the whole day. Like I was at 2 hours at school and then I was going to the doctor's office, and when I sat at school I just felt, I just felt so dizzy. And when I was walking down, I was on my a call with phone. You see, I was on a call with mum. I was on the phone with mum, that was all I'm saying. And I was just, I'm dizzy now. So, you know, feeling bad. I've been to the doctors before, and like, you know, you come in with like, here's what here's my issues, here's my problems. But I've never come into like an office feeling weird, right? Like that. So, but I was like thinking to myself, you know what, if there's some place I want to be dizzy, it's around a doctor. So, but just as I was waiting in the waiting office, I felt slightly better. So yeah, and I just grabbed a like a, what's it called? I was going to say an American word, it's not, it's a fizzy drink. I was going to say a soft drink. A fizzy drink, you know, of like, there's like nearly like a 7-Eleven shop. And I also got some food, and then I got myself home without having like a dip and like feeling weird. So I'm feeling better now. She did get like my blood test from my right arm. I mean, I'm right-handed, so normally I do left. I've done right before, I think. But she was like, I asked what arm, and she was like, yeah, you can choose. And because she was seated on my right, so I was like, well, just do the right. And then afterwards I was like, oh. And I've like bled through. Oh, it hurts so much putting up this. I've really bled through the cotton, and normally I don't. So I don't know. That hurts a bit, and I need to like, how am I going to write? I have things I've got to write today. So now my left hand can do some work. But yeah, I'm going to do a bit of writing. Tomorrow I've got this new group. We have like groups, we meet each other and we discuss things, and then we write text, and then we give comments, feedback on like each other's text. And there's a new group, like every year you change. So last year I had like the best group, the absolute best group. I loved all of them, and I believe that all people in the group liked being in that group, right? But I also know many of my friends outside groups, or their group, we had different groups, but outside this particular group, had groups that they felt like the people didn't click with them, or the people were kind of like rude in terms of like not wanting to be like talking to you, not wanting to smile, not being nice. So that's so weird, because it's just a little group and you're there to discuss an assignment, so why sit there and be stone-faced? I've no clue. But hopefully tomorrow I'll meet my group and it will be a nice group. Hopefully. I'm going to be very active. I am introverted, but I get to the groups, I have to be very extroverted. I'm like, when I come there and I have a lot to discuss about the assignment, but I have to be very like outgoing in the first times, so that you get to know people. And yeah, no, it will be, oh my god, I feel like it will be all right, but I just felt something in my hair. Is there something? A few days ago, I went in here, I turned around in the morning and I saw the biggest spider on my wall, and I'm terrified of spiders and everything. Like, I can't even, like, I'm never going to Australia apparently because of that. And it was big, and whenever I say, oh, it's a big spider, Mummy's like, oh yeah, big spider, like, it's not a tarantula. And I'm like, no, but this was not a tarantula, of course, but it was a big spider. And it was running, it was so quick. And normally the spiders are standing still, and I'm like terrified of what I'm going to do, like how to get them out here, like out from my flat. And this was moving, this was running. So I was just looking at it, I was like having a full panic. And then I thought, well, you know what, I'm just gonna evacuate my like this room and go to the hallway. And so I took my computer and such, and then I closed the door, and I was like, what do I do? I phoned my mum, like she was up, it was like 7, like half 8 in the morning. No, it was like 7 in the morning. And I saw that my mum was like online, and I like texted her, are you awake? And she was like, yes. And then I called her, I was like, help me. I mean, she really can't help me anything, but like she is a moral support. But I was like, I wish you could be here because I've got a big problem with this. And she also, bear in mind, I had this problem earlier when like there was a spider near the door. I just came in and I locked the door, and I was like, there's a spider right there. And I also had to phone her and be like, oh my god, what do I do? So this was the second time, and she's already like, like everyone in my family has to get spiders, or there's like those little flyaways, I don't know what they're called, but the little one with the long legs, daddy long leg. Ugh, these ones, like, they also have to get those. I will wake them up in the middle of the night if I find something like that near me. But this time I need to deal with it myself, or I need to leave here. Like, I mean, I don't know. So I phoned Mum. She could help me like mentally, but she couldn't really help me with anything, you know, practical. So I managed to get it out, but I was so scared, and I screamed. I opened my doors and I was like getting it out, right? And I was so scared in here. I tried 2 times to get it, and I was so when I, well, wait a second, I came back in here, like I phoned my mum, and I came back in here. The spider was gone, it was not there, and I was like, oh my, I've lost the spider. I knew when I was standing and I looked at the spider, I knew that I have to take action now, or else I'm gonna lose this running spider. But I don't want to do anything because I'm terrified. So, because I need some time to like, man up. So I came in here and I was like, it's gone. And I was like, and I said to my mum, like, I've evacuated all my things and myself, but I'm so hungry. Like, I need breakfast. And she was like, but just go and eat breakfast. You'll deal with that later, like, when you get home. And I'm like, I cannot leave this house knowing there is a big running spider in here and go about my day and come back and try to remove it. Like, no. So I came in here, like, tick, tick, tick. I screamed and tic-tacked into here because I didn't know where it was. And then she was like, no, but just turn on the lights because they'll not want to be in the lights. But I'm like, but I need to get it out. And then suddenly I saw it here on the floor running. Oh my god, it was so good. And I managed to get it outside, but I also screamed, and I was like, oh my god, it's 7 in the morning. But I'm terrified. And I actually said to Mum, it's like, am I going to ask, like, knock on the doors for like my neighbors and ask them to get it? And she was like, if it were a tarantula you could do that, but like, no, you need to deal with this yourself. And I also feel a little bit silly, like, and it was 7 in the morning, so I mean, they could have been up, but what if some of my neighbors are afraid of spiders? Oh, and then I wouldn't know where it was. But anyways, I got it out. I was so terrified. And I'd like tell all my classmates about it because I'm like, I'm so scared. And now I feel like there's more here, but I'm like, hopefully not. Oh my god, hopefully not. This is actually, I've thought about many different things living alone. You know, the dangers of it. I knew about insects and spiders and such, but I didn't think that that was going to be, oh sorry, oh my hand, hurt. I moved it and it hurt. I didn't think this was going to be, well, first time I remember there were so many daddy long legs. Daddy, is it only long legs? Isn't there something, daddy long legs? Long legs, right. But, and I've had the spiders, that's the absolute worst. I've had some wasps. No, one wasp. But I took like a magazine and I gently tried to like guide it out. And it did go out. Those are okay. I mean, they're scary, but not scary, but I need to get them out because they feel a bit aggressive. But the spiders, oh my, I'm so terrified of them. And I don't want to deal with them. That's also why I get mum, dad, my brother to do and to remove them. And all of them are not scared of spiders. I mean, and it's actually worse on the cabin because we've got really tall ceilings, so I can't get it out no matter what I try. And I remember I had to like wake my brother, and I was like, yeah, like his name, like multiple times, and then he woke up and I was like, there's like a thing in my room, and he was like in his sleep being like, okay, do you have like paper? And I was like, of course I've got paper. And then he managed to remove it and like get it out, so I'm so happy about that. My camera's flashing, but I want to say thank you so much for watching this vlog. I feel better even though I haven't got any treatment or anything, but I have done my blood test, I've informed the doctors, and things will be better. So yes, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. Lights are shining bright. My friends are in the club, we'll go